Fade me in.
Everybody camera shot.
Driver recommended.
Camera shot today. Yeah, he needs to come over here and see that shirt he wears sometimes with the whole back end of it blowed out doing a clutch job. Grease to his elbows and armpits.
Hey Sonny, what do you think about what do you think about them, the companies turning these trucks down nowadays, saying it's to save fuel?
Well, a good example of that is the company that we're working for had every truck that they had in the system turned down to 63 miles an hour on the cruise, 60 miles an hour on it, and in 3 weeks they calculated the fuel on it, and they actually saw the fuel consumption go up, not down, up. So they've turned them all back up. You know, they turned them all back up to 70 miles an hour. So that, in regard to the driver, it's aggravating to the driver to be on a superhighway out there running 60 miles an hour. He's got to stay in the gearbox. So leave them alone. Let them go. I mean, a 60 mile an hour truck on a 75 mile an hour highway is a road hazard.
It's a hazard, yeah. They don't get it. But what about so what about 70 miles an hour? You think that's a good speed? Is that saving them more fuel than 75?
Well,
or does it damage? I mean, you know, is that as bad as turning it down 60, or 70 is probably reasonable for a truck to be governed at?
70 is reasonable. That's about where most of them are governed right now. 75 at the most. I mean, you know, you need to let them breathe. Let them go.
Yeah.
Man gets out here and he starts around a truck. I know y'all Freight did this years ago, and I worked for y'all for 28 years. They cut theirs down, and the guy'd get out here on the highway, and he'd have a truck running 60 miles an hour, and they could run 65, and he'd fall out to pass him, and he couldn't get around.
No, because people speed up on you, and you need to have that extra so you can go head on and get around them and get back. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I was wondering because, like you said, a lot of companies cutting them back, and they saying it's for save on fuel and everything. I guess sometimes it matters with the insurance too.
Well, that's a possibility, but as far as saving fuel, that's just our example. We didn't see it.
I don't see how logically that could work out either, because like with my truck, when they turned it down, now where I used to go up a hill in top gear, it drops down a gear, which makes the RPM go up, which means I'm consuming fuel. I don't know if it's at an equal rate or a greater rate, but I know it is consuming more fuel.
When you have to drop down a gear and your RPM increases going uphill, you usually see engine temperature rise, and that usually causes, like in an automatic or a straight drive that's running oil coolers, you'll have transmission temperatures go up.
So, case closed.
Okay. All right.